Walter Siegel. He came from Augsburg. He was an outstanding man. And he was also personally, he was. But in the field, I had a special line of contacts with him. He liked me, but he had several critical points seen in me, and these he expressed very distinctly. When I came to the group, he was already a major, colonel major. And then he became a colonel. He gave me always smaller units to command. For instance, there were British ships, warships, a heavy cruiser amongst them. They were mauled while they were shooting at Tobruk, which we held by us, by our coastal artillery, especially by the Flak 88. And retreated on the sea, and then he assigned me to catch these ships to fly out. Migeod, take 12 machines and go out. And always he assigned me such little autonomous tasks. So obviously he wanted to build me up as a leader of bigger units later on. Yeah, I had been assigned in Piacenza to our training squadron there, and we had to fly over to Munich to fetch new machines. It was just at Easter 1942, and well, I led several crews to Munich in a plane where we had to receive new ones. And then Easter at Munich. I had nobody at Munich. I said to my men, you enjoy Easter at Munich. I fly a bit further on to Nurenberg, where my fiance and her family live, and then we meet again after Easter in Munich and fly back to Piacenza. But I had no flight order from Munich to Nurenberg. So I flew on my own. Fine. Spent Easter, and then when I came to the airport to fly back to Munich and so on, there was a sergeant asking me, Lieutenant, your flight order. I said, back to Munich, I have none. It's on my own. I have enough petrol in the plane, don't mind. He said, jawohl, but behind my back he sat down and he wrote a report. And when I was back at Piacenza, the commanding officer said, my God, we have in copy, we have the report on you. We cannot do anything. We cannot hold it. In original, it's already with the military court. No, yeah, he said, when you will be going back to Africa, to your old group, then the matter will be lost in the air somehow. It was not. I reported back to my commander, and he said the following, I have yet his words. Find that we have you back, Migeod, in Africa. And then he boiled a bit up, and he looked at me stiffly and said, it is always the same with you, Migeod. When we have a pot of honey here and a pot of shit there, you step into the shit. And with his fist on the table. And then he calmed down and said, all right, you take the second squadron and we will soon be taking Tobruk. And it was a shower, cold, hot, hot, cold. So he was. And then we took Tobruk and made our big advancement towards Egypt and wanted to take Egypt, but we were halted at El Alamein. There was a geographical narrow strip. And there the fast retreating British could make a stand. And we arrived there with nimble armed forces. I think our panzers had dwindled down to 20 and something. On the long road of more than 1,000 kilometers, they were lying back with chain trouble, motor trouble, all these sort of things. So active ones were not enough to break through at El Alamein. And the military court admonished our commander about the report of Lieutenant Migeod. He should be heard, I should be heard. And our commander always answered back, we cannot do anything, all papers are with transport, the real transport. So, all right. And then we were halted at El Alamein, and after a long while, he had me come and then said, Migeod, it's awful, this trouble with you. What are we doing? The court is now setting us a short time. Now we cannot evade anymore. Everything, well, transport is with us, all papers are with us. What are we doing? And I'm seeing him yet grasping his chin, and then struck out his finger and said, I have it. You disappear in the oasis of Siva, far down in the south, for 3 days, and we will report you missed. And after 3 days, you are coming back, and the matter is over. I was already very joyful to reside at Siva, deep in the south, a very picturesque old oasis with a long history. But then Montgomery attacked, and so I could not go to Siva. Yeah, so was our commander.